Right. Welcome back. Welcome back into another episode. Swish Masters live performance. I am your co-host, Zay, the executive producer.
Yeah, what's up, y'all? What's up? It's the Guru. Zay.
What's up, bro? How's it going, man? How you feeling?
Man. Listen, I'm not gonna get on Coach Bud like that.
No Coach Bud slander tonight.
I can't get on him like that, man. He has some adjustment. You could actually see the defense improve. They had better help defense on those pick and rolls.
Yeah,
I can't really knock him today. It wasn't as
not
bad.
today.
Shout out to the Suns, man. Shout out to the team that you picked. So,
hey, man, it's just 2 games. Hey, they're going back to Milwaukee. We don't know.
It's 2 games, but the momentum in the series is like all in the Suns' favor, in my opinion. I don't know.
They're in the driver's seat right now, man. Shout out to the Suns tonight. Victory in Game 2 of the NBA Finals. Yeah, I still think it's too early to say like they're gonna take it, but they're looking pretty good right now. My prediction looks kind of safe. Maybe even wrong on the number of games. We'll see, but that's too soon.
I understand. Man. All right, so before we get into it as a host, y'all who joined us, let us know in the chat, who was your MVP of the game? Again, in the chat box, type who was your MVP of this game, Suns Bucks Game 2. Zay, in your opinion, who was MVP of this game?
Tonight I have the spotlight for MVP. I'm going to go with Devin Booker. He gave you a great performance, 32 points, I want to say. He shot 7 of 12 from the three-point line. He looked pretty unstoppable, getting whatever he wanted. Hit some nice shots, hit a crazy contested jump shot over Giannis. And you know how difficult that is. He's 7 foot wingspan. So Devin Booker definitely had the standout performance for me tonight. He led his team.
Okay. For me, I'm going to go with. You had a great Devin Booker argument. I'm going to go with CP3 for me.
Okay.
No, he'll be able to facilitate all that offense. And he was able to get you a bucket and to calm down. You know, as soon as the Bucks were grabbing momentum and getting that momentum, Chris Paul is just a calming presence on the floor.
Definitely.
Don't worry, I got you. Put the bucket, I got you. Just want to make sure you put it in the right position. So I think that says a lot about the backcourt for the Phoenix Suns.
For sure.
They are. So again, if you agree with us, put in the chat box. Let us know. Is there a different player that you may have missed that you think should be MVP? Let us know.
Definitely. I want to hear back from supporters. Let us know what y'all think. Q, you have a solid argument as well. I think CP3, like you said, is a very calming presence. He brings that intensity, that playoff experience. I was seeing a lot of plays tonight with him. Well, Phoenix was, they got a lot of second chance points. And sometimes they would kick it out to a guy, misses 3. But if CP3 got that second chance at the 3-point line or whatever, most of the time he was cashing it. So
sure.
He brings them another level of playoff intensity. So I definitely think that he's a big part. But I also think that he didn't have his best game. You know what I mean? I also have to point out that the Bucks did make some adjustments. He had 6 turnovers in this game. But still an overall pretty good game. So, but the Bucks did make some slight adjustments, not enough, but slight adjustments. Bothered him a little bit.
Right. Okay. Before we get into what went wrong for the Bucks, give us your surprise player of the game. And if guys, if you're here, those joining us and watching, If there's a surprise player that stood out to you, let us know.
Definitely.
Who's your surprise player this game?
I have to give a shout out to my surprise player. Unexpected big game, but I do think he's deserving of a great player. Michael Bridges. He gave some big time buckets in the first half and kept it up. He's, to me, more known as a 3-and-D player. Still a young guy, but every time I see him play, I'm just like, man, I'm super impressed with how well he's composed and he's confident. He made a lot of big threes. It kind of cooled off in the second half, but he was making a lot of plays off the dribble, which is something that he usually, I guess, isn't known for. But he made a lot of timely buckets, a lot of timely plays. Talking to father-in-law, Mr. Jackson, earlier, and I was talking to him. He was a very impressive player. Gives you great defensive possessions. He's long. He takes smart shots. He makes the right play. So shout out to him tonight. Big 25 points. I think it was a playoff career high for him too. So that's my guy.
Yeah, I agree. Mikal Bridges was really, really effective in the first half, and basically throughout the whole game as well. We went on about his offense. I'm gonna talk about his defense. How he just swarming all over the court. So Mikal Bridges, he's become that solid piece for the Suns. You know, he can be that option if one of the big three is not hitting for the Suns. No, DeAndre Ayton didn't have a big as a game scoring, but Mikal Bridges picked that up.
Definitely.
It was good. All right. So guys, again, if you're here, those of you here joining us, let us know who's your surprise player. Let us know if you agree with any one of us, you disagree. Today next, now let's get into what we're on for the Bucks. I'm gonna let you go first. I got my thoughts on the Bucks.
Shout out to Giannis. First of all, shout out to Giannis Antetokounmpo, giving his all tonight. Great performance. 42 points, plenty of boards. Was aggressive, was attacking, but his team was not. Team didn't back him up tonight. We need more from his co-host, from his second in command, second superstar, Chris Middleton. Didn't have a great shooting performance. I want to say he didn't even score. I think he only scored like 11 points, he scored less than 20 points, less than 15. I'm pretty sure, but gotta have a big game from him in order to put them over the top. Drew Holiday got into some foul trouble. Still makes a few great defensive plays, but offensively, they need him to be more aggressive. They need him to make shots and kind of keep the defense shifted, keep them on their toes. Tonight they didn't really show up. Brook Lopez didn't have a great game to me. I think they had a few bright spots in Pat Connaughton stepping up, but you need more from your supporting cast. Giannis was doing his thing, giving it his all, but the supporting cast did not show up tonight. Among some defensive adjustments that still have to be made, the Bucks, they've got to get those guys better shots. They got to get Middleton some different looks. Giannis is attacking and kicking it out and giving guys looks, but they have to make shots, and they have to be better on defense in that pick and roll. Still, we saw the mismatches. Pat Connaughton was getting caught up with matches with CP3 and Devin Booker. Couldn't really stop him. So they have to make those defensive adjustments and get better shots.
Yeah, I agree. Drew Holiday played some great defense on CP3. Yeah. And, he's a great defender.
Definitely. First team.
All defense for a reason. Show this game, but you gotta have support. You can't win a championship by yourself.
Damn. Unless you're Scottie Pippen, but
MJ did not win it by himself, right?
Yeah.
Kobe had Shaq. Shaq had Kobe. You know, it's just you need to have at least a solid number two. The Bucks do not have a solid number two right now.
Not showing up for him.
No, Drew Holiday took more shots this game. It was way inefficient.
Yeah.
Really inefficient today. Chris Middleton.
Shoot, man.
Same. He goes in and out. He only made 5 shots today, 5 out of 16. 11 points. So you're right. He only had 11 points for the entire game.
I thought so. I didn't see him. I didn't hear his name. I didn't see him, celebrating any shots. So
that's bad. Drew Holiday had 17. Man, comparing that to what the Suns got tonight, we shout out Mikal Bridges. He had 27. Devin Booker showed up with 31. Chris Paul, 23. The starters did not show up for the Bucks.
They did not at all.
Again, the defense was better, but you got to have the offense.
Yeah, I get it. Everybody has a tough shooting night, but from what I saw, they didn't have a very cohesive offense. It was just kind of like, okay, Giannis is going to go down low and kind of do his own thing. And everybody else just kind of like fell in line wherever they could. I'm not sure how many minutes Giannis played tonight, but that's something I want to look into.
He played 40 minutes tonight.
40 minutes. I'm sure he's going to be playing a lot of minutes, but you still want to watch that because he is still coming off of an injury. Even though he said that he's not having any pain, you got to be careful. I saw a couple times where he just was bent over catching his breath. So
right.
You don't want to exhaust him this early in the series, especially the way he plays, going full court, going down low, banging, and just trying to get buckets for his team.
Yeah.
It was great to see him take over. I think that was something I talked about last time in a previous episode. He, to me, needs to have that sense of urgency at all times, go after them, and not just give him a triple handoff and set a pick. I need you to go after it. You're the Greek freak for a reason. But he showed us that tonight, but his team they weren't there tonight, man. I need the Bucks to step up if we're gonna make this a competitive series.
Right. Giannis had a great game, monster game, 42 points, 12 rebounds. Knocked down some free throws. He knocked over 10 of them today. That's great. Yeah. He even knocked down the 3. But it seems like the Bucks offense is just so stagnant in the half court. It's like they don't know what they want to do. And again, it was either Giannis ISO. He's either ISOing on the block a little bit, or in transition you stop and he just ISOs in the half court. DeAndre Ayton did a great job defending him, by the way. He did a good job keeping him around the perimeter.
Definitely.
That just tell you how good Giannis is. He was able to still get inside the paint.
Yeah.
He was saying. DeAndre did a good job overall.
When Giannis puts his mind to it, he can get whatever he wants.
Right.
You know what I mean? There's literally no one who can stop him if he gets into that mind state, if you really think about it. DeAndre Ayton did a good job, but like you said, that just shows you the greatness that Giannis has within him. He just has to bring it out, bring it forward. I'm also wanting DeAndre Ayton to have a better game.
Yeah.
He played some great defense, but the Suns, in general, they didn't even get a free throw till the second quarter or something like that. So
right. Yeah, you're right. They had some great defense. That's one of the things they want to do, is just get them off the line. Because in game 1, they kept going to the free throw line.
Definitely.
So, good adjustment there. That's why I can't get on Bud like that, because he had some adjustments. If I see any adjustments, I would have got on him today. But I can't really get on him today.
I don't know. We got a few more games to go, so I think he'll be back on that Bud train. Well, not Bud train.
We'll see. It's basically the support just got to step up. You just got to step up for the Bucks. That's it. Find some way to get them easier shots. And to be honest, they had some wide open looks that just missing.
Right.
So I don't know. It's not looking good for the Bucks right now.
Yeah. I want to shout out my boy, that boy Turnt, in the chat right now, agreeing with me, saying the Bucks are not it for this year for the finals. I picked the Suns, man. Q picked the Bucks, but I appreciate you supporting. They haven't shown me yet. If depending on how Game 3 goes, this series is definitely looking like it's gonna be Suns. But it's like I said, still too early to say. But they got to make some better plays, better adjustments.
What's unfortunate that this is like really both the Bucks and the Suns' best chance for a championship right now.
I agree. This is
because after this, I do not see the Bucks. This will be tough in the East.
So you're saying if the Bucks blow this finals, the reign of
Giannis favored. Yeah. Again, they should be favored based on the personnel they have and all the accolades they have on their team. Again,
right?
2-time MVP, Player of the Year. You got some. They technically have a good roster. It's just their play is not up to their level. It's really not.
They're lacking that mentality, man. Devin Booker talked about it a little bit in post game. Talked about how Kobe inspired him, and he said that Kobe would have told him, "Job's not done. Go finish the job."
Right.
And right now, the Bucks aren't even looking like they are ready to begin the job. So that's another thing about it. The mental aspect of the game is realizing where you are and what stage you're on. This is not something you take for granted.
Right.
And like you said, this might be their last chance at getting the championship. So you think that Bucks blow it this year, that this is the end of the Bucks being top seeds in the East and making it, these playoff runs. You don't think they come back from it this year or after this year?
I'll say this: they'll still probably be in the playoffs if they don't blow the roster up. But
that's fair.
Where do you want to be? Do you want to be a contender? Because I don't see them as a contender. They'll probably make a playoff run, but that's all they'll do. But we'll see how the series goes. I don't want to get too deep into it because just, like you said, it's just game 2.
Just game 2.
Just game 2. But
game 3 is going to tell us a lot, in my opinion.
Oh yeah, game 3 is going. Y'all might have to be ready for a rant if something goes on in game 3. So
I'm looking forward.
The goal is to defend your home court.
I'm looking forward to that guru rant, man.
I'm not getting on blood today, but again, Drew and Chris Middleton gotta show up.
Definitely.
Coach Bud had to figure out how to get them easier shots. Better half-court offense. Maybe start Giannis at center.
I think that's
because when they go those lineups, it's pretty effective.
Yeah.
Steve Giannis is center, that way he can space the floor out better.
Right. Lopez is still still a problem on defense if he gets into that pick and roll switch. They haven't really found a way to.
But Giannis can switch though.
Giannis, yeah, that'll be.
He's athletic enough, and he has that lateral quickness enough to, to switch.
Yeah.
So that's why I think maybe have him. Brooke did a little bit better today, and again that's because of the team defense as well. They're helping him out some of those areas. So
yeah,
I don't know what do you think they can make any adjustments? I think maybe if you play Giannis at center, you gotta change something up, or just have a better.
I think the shift to Giannis playing the 5 would kind of help them in those pick and roll mismatches because Giannis can defend 1 through 5. I think for them, adjustments are to like you said, that's a good adjustment, like making Giannis the 5, playing a small ball lineup so you can kind of switch easier. And as far as offensively, use their size. Obviously you have Giannis, but we saw how effective Brook Lopez was in the conference finals when Giannis went down. Was easily dominating because no one is 7 foot his size, besides DeAndre Ayton. But I would attack that because now the Suns may have another injury problem. We saw Torrey Craig go down, so their rotation is gonna be smaller. So guys are probably gonna play longer minutes. If you can like not allow them to push their pace, but the Bucks get into their half court offense, utilize their size, play at their own pace, and wear down these guys, they can make this series a lot longer for them. So that's my thoughts. Play your own pace, use your size, and small ball defensive lineups probably are the best route right now for them.
Yeah. Again, shout out to smart people. About 7. You love them too, bro. Yeah, that's what's up. What's up, Tevin? The Kobe. What's up, y'all? Thank y'all for supporting. Let's see your points. Your points. All right, y'all. We're ready to wrap it up. So yeah, thanks for joining the live stream. We'll see what happens in Game 3. The Bucks have to try to protect the home court.
They have to. If they don't win this game, it's over.
That's why I'm gonna go to on my rant. Like, we'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see. So again, yeah, you go ahead.
I think they win the next one. I think that Milwaukee fan base, them being back on their home court for the finals, first time since 74. There's gonna be a lot of energy in the building. I think they're gonna be prepared. I think they're gonna come out fighting, going out with a bang. So maybe Chris Middleton finally gets hot. Maybe he has a eruption and goes for 40. Maybe Giannis goes for 30 or 40 with 15 rebounds. We'll see. But stick with my prediction with the Suns. But I do want to see a competitive series.
All right, so do you really think they'll win Game 3 though? That's your prediction. Those y'all here predict who will win Game 3, the Bucks or the Suns?
Yeah, let us know in the comments.
Let us know. We're gonna go with the Bucks winning Game 3.
I mean, I don't want to see them get swept. They'll just be kind of like, I want to see a competitive series. So I hope they win. I hope they make it interesting. Because if they lose Game 3, it's just like, we know it's about to happen then. We can already crown the champ.
Okay, I understand. I understand what you're saying. Yeah. I think the Suns are going to win.
I don't doubt that,
though. The Suns to win, but I hope. So it's like they're in the same. We want a competitive series, but I don't see it right now. I can honestly see the Bucks losing. So I'm picking the Suns in 3.
I don't know, man. They just look like a different team sometimes when Giannis is out there taking over. They look like, oh, should we just hop in?
I guess. Yeah, let us know. So, this is it. Thanks again for joining the live stream. Great having y'all. Thank you again for your support. Continue to check out the channel for other video updates. We also have some updates where our podcast can be available on various platforms. So yeah, thank you. My co-host Q the Guru. Zay, you close this out.
Thank y'all for joining in. I've been your co-host, Zay, the executive producer. Make sure y'all like, subscribe, share the YouTube, and like you said, we'll be on more platforms soon. Thank y'all for hopping in with us, and we look forward to doing this again Sunday night after Game 3.
Yep, Sunday night.
Keep swishing.
All right, go. All right.